Hey you two friends, let me show you what I'm doing here. This is Kitchen Remodeling 101, and I have no idea what 102 is, but I'll show you what I'm doing here. We had to remodel the kitchen because things started falling apart. We got a nice new range here. I like this range. This is a GE range, and it has one of them ceramic tops on. I like that a lot. It has a convection oven, and we got this because our old oven wasn't keeping temp anymore. It was, varying like 50 degrees, and it'll start out colder. Then it got a lot hotter as it went on. So we got something new because it was like 30 years old almost. Then a couple weeks ago, I put this range hood in myself, which was a pain, but I put it in. Wired it in and all that. It has 4 nice halogen lights on there. It lights up the stove nice. So I put that in myself, and then the wife and myself been ripping off the wallpaper. And it's coming off pretty good. See, here's like sheets of it here, coming off in nice sheets. And there's some wallpaper stuck underneath it too, so we gotta get that off. But we're trying to save some of the wallpaper, in sheets, because we may have to use it somewhere else in the kitchen, to hide like some ripped spots. And then we got new granite countertop. Now I know you think this is expensive, but it wasn't as bad as you think, because we got this at a place called Top South, and they do the South, and we're in North Georgia. You don't see their pamphlet here, but they're in North Georgia. We got something called Mahogany Blue Eyes. It's very nice. And this company does a lot of work for the big box hardware stores. I don't want to say their name, but you know what they are. So we went right to Top South, and we got it slightly cheaper by avoiding the middleman. So they came and put that granite in. It comes around like to there. Oops. Jerked there a little. Now, save some money, I'm putting the sink in myself, and I tell you what I'm doing here. We got a drop-in sink to put in on the granite. And I know a lot of people may disagree with that. A lot of people think they like the undermount sink better, but I like the drop-in sink better. I'll tell you why in a second. I'll get this stuff off, because what I did was I used this. I'll show you this here. Premium waterproof kitchen bath plumbing silicone, GE silicone. I use that to put underneath the rim, and then I set the sink down in there, and I put some weight on top of it while the thing was like curing. I got a little more on that in a second, so take this off here. Try to work fast, just do one video here. This is heavy. It's dishwasher. The garbage disposal unit. That down here. I put this board on for equal weight distribution. It's part of a crate. I'll take that off. And there it is, see? This is the sink I put in. They cut the hole, and I put it in. And I got the faucet here. Got the faucet from one of those big box stores. Got a Kohler faucet, and this was a pretty good faucet because it has the remote valve here, has a spray, and it has the soap pump or hand lotion pump, wherever you want. And this is heavy brass, so I put this in myself first. I put did that in the living room, and then I mounted the faucets according to what it said in the directions. And in some instance here, like for this and this, you use plumber's putty. And you make a thin bead, a plumber's putty like a snake, and you put it around the hole, and then you tighten it in. And the plumber's putty is a perfect gasket. It'll never leak. It shouldn't leak. But see, I want to use a drop-in sink, and I like this sink. This is pretty much what we had before, but we got a new one because the old one was rusted underneath, and the old countertop was all rotted. It was rotting out because it was just pressboard with a laminate top, so that wasn't any good, being rotted and all that. So I put the sink in, and it looks like it's glued in pretty good there with the silicone. It's nice tight around the rim and all that. But this sink needs to be held in by clips. I'll show you a clip. The clip looks like this. And what it does is that this top piece fits on a U-channel groove that goes all around the sink. There's a groove here, and another groove welded in there, another U-channel welded in there. Oops. Just kicked the toaster oven. But this part fits in the U-channel, and then this part here grips underneath the countertop to hold it real secure. But the ones they supply were too short, because this is a thicker countertop. So tomorrow I ordered some. I got to pick them up at this plumbing store because they had to order them. I had to get them in tomorrow, so I got to finish that. But I like this drop-in, and I was going to tell you why. It's because the undermounts, I heard stories about sometimes if they're not installed right, they could fall out. And since I never installed a undermount before, I don't want the thing to drop out. And the other thing about the undermount is that the undermount has like a ridge where it meets underneath the counter, and stuff could collect in there. I don't like that. But there's a third reason that I chose the drop-in over the undermount sink. And that's because if you see these faucets, like if I was on vacation and let's say the remote valve started leaking or something, it would just drip here and just leak harmlessly in the sink. But with the undermount sinks, you know, the faucets are mounted right into the granite, and then the sink mounts underneath. And if one of these started leaking or something, it'll just like leak on the granite, leak on the floor. And another reason I like this sink, because it has a big bowl here, or a big basin, and it has a smaller one here. And this is where the garbage disposal goes. And I like the bigger one because I wash all the glassware by hand. Because the dishwasher, the sulfacants in the dishwashing powder or solution, that kind of etches the glass and it makes it dull. So I can wash all the glassware in here that I use, and there's a lot of room. Like, you're not piling the glassware on top of each other if it was a smaller bowl. So a bigger bowl gives you a lot more room to, you know, wash the glassware without chipping things and stuff like that. And the smaller bowl is like for some food prep and using the garbage disposal. So I got one of these here. This is standard post strainer, Heco in China. And then next thing I gotta do is install that bad boy. And again, you use the plumber's putty like that, and you put a nice, you roll it like a snake, and you put it around there, and then you put it in here, and you press it in, and it makes a perfect gasket in there. And then the other thing I gotta do is finish the plumbing. I gotta hook up I can't show you because the way this is. I gotta hook up the plumbing. And because I'll talk real quick on that because I don't want to take too much time here. I do want to make a radio video soon. I got a nice one coming up, a good idea. But I gotta get this done first. See, this plumbing will go to the dishwasher. I keep saying dishwasher. Sorry, the dishwasher plugs in the back. But this goes to the garbage disposal. And so I got a little movement here, you know, to put the disposal in. But because of tolerance buildup, I gotta redo the waste coming over that goes up into the drain here. So I got some pipes for that. And this is where the drain will go in here. But that's about it, folks. That's the project I'm working on now. And it's not my forte really, because I don't do plumbing and all that. But I'm just teaching myself as I go. So that's like the name of that tune, you know? So anyway, folks, you have a great day. Take it easy. And hopefully get this all put in tomorrow and stuff. And they've got a tile guy coming too. He's going to come probably Wednesday. And he's going to do this nice tile, because I don't know how to do tile. And I probably could do it, but if I messed up, the wife would be mad. So someone's going to put nice tile in there, and I'll show everyone what it looks like when it's done. So take it easy, folks. Have a great day. Bye.